Our topic of conversation today is financing a film with sticky engagement. And in a moment, I'm going to introduce you to J.Joly, CEO and founder of Cinecoup. I asked Jay what was the purpose of Cinecoup, and he basically told me it's a new platform that he's created to disrupt the traditional way of making movies, the way that movies are packaged, marketed, and financed. I must admit I was intrigued, and I asked him if there's still a place in the present day economy and the present way we make movies for the independent filmmaker, and this is what he said.
There might never have been a better time to be an independent filmmaker than there is right now in a lot of respects. Like, the technologies come way down in price. There's no more to reach your audiences. There's no more gatekeepers. You don't have to ask permission. You can build these audiences. There's better distribution channels. You can get rid of what's called disintermediation, which is getting rid of all the middlemen. And I kind of said, I don't know. I think there's a there's a solution here.
I'm sure you'll agree. Very interesting thoughts. And the solution for Jay was Cinecoup. As his solution, he created Cinecoup, a new platform which would take away the normal problems of filmmaking. He found a way to finance, market, and distribute movies in a totally new and different way. I asked Jay what the new platform hoped to achieve.
So what we wanted to do was we wanted to create a platform that did 5 things that were very important to solve this independent film problem. And the 5 things were: we wanted to figure out how to discover new talent or surface existing talent that hadn't reached a critical mass. We wanted to reduce or de-risk new franchises, new story ideas, something fresh, to find fresh content. We wanted to build audiences faster and earlier than ever before, even before we started financing. We wanted to reduce discovery costs across the board, not only in terms of how the audience finds these projects, but also me as a little independent studio. I can't read 300 scripts to find those scripts that I want to make. And the last thing we wanted to do is, unlike right now, like a little independent studio, where 80% of what happens between script and screen can't be measured, we wanted to measure everything and create playbooks. So we wanted to bring big data to it. And that's kind of one of our superpowers.
This interview is called Financing a Film with Sticky Engagement. What's that all about?
Traditionally, when you make a film, this is generally how it goes down. I write a script, I find a producer, the producer finds some money, finds a broadcast window, etc. We make the movie, we edit the movie, we shoot the movie, we write music for it, we put it in the can, we finish the movie. And generally the last things we think about when we're making the movie are the marketing and the audience. Now, this is just crazy thinking in my point of view. In our model, we actually put the marketing and audience, which we find is the most important part, we put it right up front. And our whole thing is we want to build audience equity into a project really early. And this is what Tim was referring to as building that stickiness around it, so people really respond to it. And that's how we know that, wow, this is something we can really put resource behind.
Cinecoup is actually a film accelerator, and they look for filmmakers with crazy ideas and force them to speed up the process of making a movie. It's not a film school, but rather a platform that generates incredible results over just a few months, and you get cash at the end of it too. It has a very high chance of success. And one of the greatest nuggets of gold that I picked up in this interview was when Jay suggested finding the audience first, discover what they want, and then make a movie around that. It's absolute brilliant thinking. And they use the Cinecoup platform to excite the audience with sticky engagement, to create a following and feedback from the audience before shooting. To encourage the call to action, they put up $1 million for the film that gets all the way through the process and comes out the winner. The process is simple.
The simple part is we put up $1 million in a guaranteed theatrical with Cineplex. And all you had to do to come into our studio was you had to have a team of 3 people, 1, 2, 3, as you see on this team slide. And 2 of them had to be, no, they didn't have to be, but we found the ones that did the best were 2 of them embodied that writer, producer, director type. And one of them was like a social media strategist or a marketing specialist. And that kind of made up their little film startup. And the other thing they needed was that idea prototype. And in this case, it was just a 2-minute trailer for the movie they wanted to make. I didn't want to see a script or anything. I just wanted you to make a trailer, things that could be shared on the social web. So that was kind of where it started. And they basically uploaded this to the platform. And we created this great product cycle for them.
The whole process takes only 90 days. It is super fast and produces really top quality movies. Find out the complete process by going to the Film Finance Club and signing up to be a founding member. You can download Financing a Film with Sticky Engagement as well as many other film finance interviews. Filmmaking is really tough, but this new concept with Cinecoup breeds a much higher chance of success using this model. This is a totally unique, new and interesting platform, the like of which I've never seen before. To discover how Jay and the Cinecoup platform can help you create your new movies with incredible support and help, and with a built-in audience, then Financing a Film with Sticky Engagement is essential listening, and you can get your copy here right now. Simply click on the link below and join us at the Film Finance Club and discover how to finance a film with sticky engagement. See you there.